Welcome back, everybody, to GemCraft Frostborn Wrath episode 79. And wow, I can't believe what happened last episode. I just got done recording it, and I'm still shocked that we actually lost that. Anyways, thank you for coming, everybody. It's Juggalo Gaming. I'm Jonathan80315, and we are going to do A5 today. Again. And hopefully win this time, because we changed our skills up and put a lot more into poison. We are going to rely on poison for this one. We'll see how all this goes. I'm just kind of hesitant on it, you know? Because technically I could go back and run some previous maps and get a bunch more XP, level up, have a lot more starting mana, be able to set up nice, a lot more skill points, and so on and so forth. Just remember, you don't have to do what I'm doing here. I'm confident I can win with the amount of skill points I put into poison. Don't get me wrong, but if you don't think you're still capable of doing that, which if I happen to fail, then we'll go on and go do an endurance run to boost our level. You can always do that. Like I showed my stats in the last episode, and you've seen there are a lot of fields that we really haven't tried to do an endurance on. There's like 3-4 fields that we've actually did decent endurance on. Decent endurance runs on. Wow. Runs on. Okay. Alright, A5. Let's try this one more time. We have to beat it. And like I said, this time we're going to be doing a little bit different. I do like the fact that I could force them all into one area. And this being the slow gem, which will start with grade 3, a poison gem, and an armor tearing gem, which will start at grade 6 this time around. I want you to hit that. I need you to hit that one. Okay. Cool. This will just give us a little bit of a buffer. It'll take out a lot of the smaller enemies. But we're going to be really focusing on our poison damage here. And I'm building quite in a different spot here. That's okay. I wanted to be a little further down this time around. Just adding a little bit more poison there. Might as well. Right? Doesn't really hurt anything. Alright. Now we're only focusing on our main gem. So I put this to grade 7 first. Maybe. Huh. We are doing a decent amount of poison damage here. And I can make a grade 8 pretty easily by combining up. Which is what I planned on doing. Because this is getting a lot of hits. As you can see, that hit multiplier, its hit count damage multiplier is actually higher than its mana pool multiplier. It's went up with more hits than what this has. Obviously. You get that to grade 7 now too. I should get these to at least grade 5s around there. Alright. There we go. That's much better looking. Just so we can still get a little bit of poison on them, we'll put some new poison gems in there. We're not looking at much here. And we need to get some lost on the field. Yeah. are not looking the greatest. I was really hoping that this would get a lot more damage in. That doesn't seem to be the case. Alright. I'm guessing we're not. We don't have enough skill points there to take on that. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Yeah, look at that, 19. Alright. So, I think what we're going to do is a real quick run. Probably here on H2. I don't know how well we're going to be able to do this. So, hopefully we did pretty decent. Alright. We want haste, overcrowd. And our main thing is, you know, we want to put this up there pretty comfortable, but we also don't want things that are going to absolutely destroy us if we can't kill monsters. Which is really easy to do. We put on Swarmling Domination and Giant Domination. And with Overcrowd Haste, we should be good. Strength in numbers usually is an alright one to put up, because it just gives them 4 extra non-destructible armor for each monster on the battlefield. So if there's like 20 monsters, that's an extra, what, 80 armor? Because it's 4 for each one. Yeah. So, and that's not bad. I mean, yes, when you get into the higher number of monsters, it gets out of control. But traps ignore armor. Bolt and beam ignore armor. Poison itself, if you use poison, ignores armor. Which is actually something I probably should have considered. Now, I was also, you know, using the, not the pylon, but my regular shot, which, if you look at the gems themselves, the poison effect ignores armor. That's it. The actual damage of the gem, you know, that, you know, at the top, like, for every hit, it does 13 to 18 damage or whatever it says. No, that's like probably a grade 1 for me. Probably, it's probably not even a grade 1, it's probably a little bit low. But that is what I'm talking about there. We got a 5.8, which is higher than what we had last time when we beat the 55 waves. That's fine. I'm thinking if I want anything else in here. Damage reduction. I think we're gonna play this relatively safe. I shouldn't. Should I? Should I do it? I could put this up. And that wouldn't be too much of a hindrance. Put this up too. If I get shadows, I'm going to want to concentrate on the shadows. I'm going to fail if I do that. I'm going to fail if I do that. I'm telling you right now, because that really gets expensive quick. You know, I think that'll be good. That's an 8. Yeah, 8.2 multiplier. This ain't the best one for mana farm, but it's not bad. And I really wish I had demolition up a little bit more than what I have it. I mean, one that can be actually at 14. So we'll put it at 24. The only reason I want demolition up, and I will explain this later, is for the gem bombing process. Once we get to the end game. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to kill these guys. It probably won't be. I'll probably have to put that up. So we're starting with very little skill points here. We're going to be relying on our wizard level percentage and our talismans to be able to start here. Now, mind you, only 1,000 is coming from this. Well, actually less than that, but we'll say 1,000 to keep it simple. Okay. I think that looks good. So, I should explain this. One, you're going to want to crit gem. You're going to need a gem powerful enough to kill. Obviously. Mana to, to gain mana faster so you can build higher level gems. You're going to want bleed. Bleed, of course, puts a bleeding effect on monsters, which allows them to take more damage. These are your 3 main. You're also going to want slow. Points on slow, you can put them in there eventually, but for right now, with the amount of points we have, I'd rather not even just worry about that. You're going to want demolition up probably to its max, along with lanterns, to be honest, and pylon, but that will come in time. Demolitions is a pretty big one for me right now because of the fact that 104% gem bomb range and damage. 100% for my current level, but next level will be 104%. That is the big thing. One, I want to be able to bomb multiple enemies with bleed at a time, and I will show you that once we get to that point. Alright, this is going to be a relatively longer video because we're almost 20 minutes in, and I'm just starting this endurance. And I thought it's going to be a 10-minute quick build. I will try to do this as quick as possible for our sake. We're only starting with 13,000. Pretty low. I need to kill them though. Trap might be the best way of going. But I did put a decent amount in the traps. And block that off. I want these to come around this way. Block that off. I need to get rid of these as soon as possible, though, to be honest. And actually, with the armor, I should... Yeah, we'll just do that. for right now. I need that. We're gonna put a 4 on that. This was a really bad start. I didn't even get any mana stuff out. And that's not killing. That was a fear. Well, it is, but the shield protected it for that one hit. Alright, alright. Not bad, though. We can work with this. I'm gonna put a 5 there. I'm gonna put another 3 here for right now. Actually in a really bad spot. I should have moved it up further. Alright, we're starting to get some mana going. This should be this, actually, to be honest. And there should be another one. Of course, I'm not supposed to be, like, right there blocking it. So, this one is already set to least affected. Good. Yeah, really cutting through there, aren't they? Actually, get rid of both of them. Let me think here. And I do not have anything up yet for that. Need to kill that. And there's Wizard Hunters. Okay, that was horrible. I did way too much. And didn't have the starting mana needed yet to really do that. Yeah, that's battle traits for you. And when you use pretty much all your skill points, because you're like, oh, I need this, I need this. That's what happens. Now, luckily, I still had a decent amount of a starter, and I could try to get things going. I just couldn't get it going fast enough. And that's because of my, effects here, which really helped me out from the talismans. But anyways, I'm going to come up with a strategy to probably, which is pretty much just going to be lowering some of this, like not having ritual would be a big one. I'm fine with this, to be honest, but I might lower it a little bit. But that's probably what we'll be looking at. It's not as big of a multiplier, but should be easy enough done. But we'll also have to, take some of our skill points back here. Yeah. So we'll see how I want to set this up. Like that a little bit more, but I need certain things here. Pylon's probably not as important. Alright. Maybe we'll be good with that. We'll see. Yeah. That's just how things go. Wow. One map left to get something on. And we can't. Because, well, honestly, as much as poison can be useful, it's not. How to say it? Like, it's good for earlier maps and stuff like that. It's not really good for endgame. You really want to prep for endgame. That's not saying it's not possible to do. So, I'll probably in the next couple episodes we'll run some more. We'll run some endurances and actually get decent XP. We'll build up our level a decent amount, probably into the 200s, and then we'll come back to that. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.